Hello and welcome to Seductive Spirit Tarot. This is going to be a blue moon reading for 2023 for the sign of Scorpio. So welcome to my new channel. If this is your first time, thank you for stopping by. And if you are revisiting, thank you so much for subscribing. The blue moon, I know many of us have heard the saying, once in a blue moon. It refers to when there's two full moons in the same calendar year. And it's usually a month that has 31 days in it. And it only happens about once every 2.5 years. And this month, August 2023, beginning of the month, we had a full moon in Aquarius. And now we have the full moon in Pisces coming up. And it's called the blue moon because the moon is much more potent. So any manifestations and wishes or intentions you do, be very clear on what it is that you want and make sure that what you want is truly what you want. Because do not manifest something you are not ready to receive, because the energy of the moon in the second full moon is over double the strength of the first full moon. So it's saying a blue moon can be used to sow seeds for your future, giving them time to germinate and grow until the next blue moon rises. But you should be careful if you intend to weave magic during a blue moon. Be very clear about what you ask for, because this moon will be so potent, your wish could be doubled and your intention could be doubled. The blue moon also increases the lunar influence on the weather. So, we're having a lot of rainfall and storms in part of the country here in the U.S. The tides will be really strong in the oceans. And this blue moon, because it's in Pisces, it heightens the Pisces traits of being very emotional at this time. It can lead to some moodiness, some volatility, being overly emotional. But it can also show the greater attributes of compassion, caring, sensibility, and natural intuition. So your intuition is going to be heightened during this time as well. So what I would like to do at this time, because this is a special reading for the blue moon, we're going to get some moon messages. And then we're going to do a general reading for this full moon. So it's not going to be tailored towards love, but if that's what comes out, then, so be it. We will go with that. But it's going to be whatever spirit wants you to know during this blue moon phase. Okay, Scorpio? And I have got my moon rocks out here. I've got my moon glowing. So let's clear the energy here. 3 taps, please. Okay. The first card we're going to get is a moon totem card for Scorpio spirit. What moon totem will be helpful for Scorpio during this blue moon phase? You have the moon totem owl. And I'm sorry these cards got wet when I moved, but I'm still able to read what they say, okay? A crisis is going to force you to look at yourself and make an important revelation. So one thing about this blue moon, it does lessen our fantasies, or it makes our fantasies more clear. We do not over fantasize, or things that we've been fantasizing about that may be like dreamy ideas. We get more clarity on those. And like we may realize, wow, I really thought I could do that. Let's be more realistic. So it's kind of getting your head out of the clouds. So something like that may force you to look within yourself and, make a revelation about something that you have been dreaming about or fantasizing about. What moon phase do you have for Scorpio at this time during this blue moon? For Scorpio, moon phase. Your message is the waning moon. Let go of that which is causing you inner turmoil. Now is the time for casting away emotions that are no longer serving you. So yes, cutting loose people, relationships, situations, workplaces, environments that are no longer serving you, anything that brings you inner stress or causes anxiety or inner turmoil. Spirit is saying you need to cut that loose at this time. What moon sign do you have for Scorpio at this time during this blue moon, Spirit? What moon sign for Scorpio at this time? Your moon sign, your message is moon in Sagittarius. And I am a Sagittarius moon, so I'm a Scorpio sun and a Sagittarius moon. So Spirit is saying, be prepared to be adaptable as plans you have laid may take an unexpected course. This is another side effect of the blue moon. We make plans. We do have the energy, and we're in the energy to make plans, but there's a chance that whatever plans we make, something's going to happen that's going to cause us to have to change the plans, cancel the plans, postpone the plans. Could have something to do with the weather. If you're planning a vacation or, a trip to the beach, you're doing something outside, you may find out there's going to be heavy thunderstorms or rain that whole day, and you're going to have to adjust your plans. If you're planning to play golf, maybe it's going to be, the winds are going to be 50 miles an hour, and you're going to have to reschedule your tee time. Those kind of things. Okay, we're going to get into the tarot now and do a general reading for Scorpio for this full moon in Pisces. I've already pre-shuffled, cleansed, and meditated on your cards. I'm going to shuffle them one time and cut them. Bring your energy in, Scorpio, now that you're present. And if you wouldn't mind hitting that little thumb down there and liking this video, it would really help support my new channel. And if you like this video, please consider subscribing. I would be very thankful and grateful if you felt the need to do that. Okay, Spirit, show me the heart of the matter. The challenge. Recent past for Scorpio. Present. Upcoming future. Outcome. And advice. And don't worry that you can't see all the cards. When I flip them over, I will show them to you on the camera. Your overall energy at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. Healing, Libra energy. Healing from a stressful situation here that took a toll on your mind. This is mental healing. This is healing after heartbreak. This is healing after physical illnesses, but more so of the mind. The Four of Swords follows the Three of Swords. And if you remember in the traditional tarot deck, the Three of Swords is the big red heart with the three swords piercing into it, which shows a third party interference that causes a heartbreak. So you're healing from that at this time, Scorpio. Okay, that's what I'm strongly picking up on that. Show me the heart of the matter for Scorpio during this blue moon. Strength. Leo energy. You're gathering your inner strength here. Spirit is saying strength begins with the choice to be kind to yourself. This is finding inner strength, that inner courage, being brave and confident, having self-control and overcoming self-doubt, being able to focus, taming that instinct, that fire instinct, maybe to hold back when you know you need to, but the courage to stand up when you know you have to. I don't know if I mentioned this is Leo energy. Show me the challenge, Spirit. The Ace of Cups. An opportunity in a new relationship here when it comes to love. A new beginning, a new relationship, a new romance. This is love. Some of you could be trying to get pregnant at this time. This is a card of fertility and pregnancy as well. Cancer energy or any water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So that could be you, Scorpio. This is you here, having a new beginning and a new relationship in love. We'll see why it's a challenge. We'll clarify at the end of the first spread. Recent past, judgment. You had to make a big decision here in the recent past. You had to look at some things that you had made decisions on. Some of you could have spiritual awakening. You could have you made a judgment about something. You made a decision about something you did in the past, and it could have caused you to feel homesick. But you forgave somebody here. You made a decision to forgive somebody here in the recent past. Because you knew holding on to that was causing you delays and obstacles. Spirit says the daily choices I make now align me with my life's purpose. You made a decision to let something go here in the recent past, and I'm so proud of you, Scorpio. I know that's not easy for us Scorpios to do. When we hurt hard because we love so hard that when we fall harder than any other sign. And it takes us a long time to heal from that pain. Show me the present for Scorpio. Wheel of Fortune. Your luck is getting ready to change. It's destined. It's destined, Scorpio. It's your destiny for your luck to change now. Good karma is going to start coming in. You can meet your soulmate in this present moment. You're going through a new life cycle here. A life cycle has been completed. You're moving into a new chapter in your life. And this is your fate. Wow. Show me upcoming future. The Six of Pentacles. Taurus energy. Some of you realized in the recent past that you were too much of a giver or a people pleaser. You made a decision you were not going to be that person anymore because you have healed and you have learned that you're only going to give out as much energy as you're getting back, whether it be a relationship, a job. It's all about knowing your worth. And I feel like you have learned a life lesson here, or you're in the process of learning increasing your self-worth about yourself. With the Strength card, your confidence is increasing. You've made decisions to let past go, and you've realized that you gave too much to a lot of past relationships and connections because you wanted everyone to be happy and not have conflict or anxiety, so you would kill yourself to try to make everybody calm, cool, and collective at the heart of sacrificing yourself, because that's what Scorpios do. We love so hard the people we care about. We do anything. We sacrifice ourselves for them. You know, we fix 2 plates of food and one has a little more than the other. We give it to the person we love without even telling them we did it. That's how we love, unconditionally. But some of you aren't going to pour out your energy. You're going to be more hesitant of how much you give into a relationship, and you're going to make sure whatever you're giving, you're getting as much back out of it. It's like it's like your bank account, making sure your checks and deposits and withdrawals, are equally balanced. So questioning, are you giving too much? Because that can scare people off. And it also makes you look less than, because you've put this person up on a pedestal where you worship this person by giving over giving and being a people pleaser, where you put yourself in a subordinate role underneath that person and they start treating you that way. Trust me, I've been there and experienced it and lived it. And I had to learn a very hard lesson about this. And it took me more than one time to go around doing it, okay? So if this is you, Scorpio, don't feel bad. You've learned the lesson and you never have to repeat it again. What's the outcome? The Sun. More Leo energy here. This is pure happiness and joy and contentment. Spirit is saying, you shine your light on the world around you and your radiance attracts more success. Keep thinking positive. Keep your vibrations high, because you have every reason to be happy, Scorpio. You're free. You're successful. you're alive. You know, express yourself and be proud of yourself, because you should be. I'm proud of you. Again, I'm getting pregnancy vibes off this card. So if some of you are trying to get pregnant and you don't know if you're pregnant or not, you may want to take a test, just saying. And if you're not pregnant, you're fertile at this time. So take that as it resonates. What's the advice for Scorpio? The King of Cups. Pisces, or another water sign, another Scorpio or a Cancer. King of Cups, wow. This is divine masculine who is not afraid to show their emotions. This is like an artist person. This is someone who's very artistic, creative. They're in touch with their emotional side. If it's a man, it's a mature, divine masculine energy who's very emotionally stable. You could have this coming towards you, Scorpio, or this could be you. Finally getting your emotions under control and being in the energy of the King of Cups, where you can care and give good advice and you're healing towards others. Maybe some of you will help others heal based on what you've been through. You share your story with others, like I'm doing now, in hopes that if it helps one person, then I feel like it was worth my time. I want to clarify the Ace of Cups as the challenge. I'm clarifying the Deviant Moon Tarot because of the blue moon. I felt it was appropriate. Spirit, clarify the Ace of Cups as a challenge for Scorpio during this blue moon. Why is the Ace of Cups a challenge for Scorpio? Hold on, Scorp, it fell on the floor. I need to get a bigger table to work on here. Let's see. Okay. The Knight of Wands. Some of you had an air sign that fucked you over and broke your heart because they played you. The Knight of Wands is a player card. I said air sign, I meant fire sign. I'm sorry. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but wands are fire. But, you know, it could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But that doesn't have to be. The energy of the Knight of Wands is someone who comes in, a lot of passion, fast and furious, and they leave just as fast and furious. This is the fuck boy, fuck girl card. Someone broke your heart here, but you have learned to, you're learning to let it go. I feel like you're letting this go, or you recently are letting this go after so much heartbreak. This person came in, made you catch feelings for them, and then they left. And you may not have had closure with this person. And it may be you never get the chance to have closure and you have to do your own closure. You know, cord cutting ceremonies, write a letter and burn it, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, look at a picture of them and tell them everything that you feel that they've done to you. And then you have to have your own closure and your own forgiveness. And no one has to know that you did that except yourself. And that will help you move on. Why is a judgment here for the recent past for Scorpio? King of Wands, yeah. This person was not afraid to brag or show off or try to make themselves, I mean, look at them peacocking here. This person thought they were the shit. The person that broke your heart. This person tried to make themselves look better to you than what they actually were. I'm getting they wore a false mask to you. And you saw through it. See this moon, sun? I think it's the sun, yeah. You got clarity on the situation with this King of Wands. You realize this person was not who they portrayed they were. They could have bragged on themselves a lot. You know, one of those... excuse me. They want to tell you all the wonderful things that have happened to them in their life. You know, they try to build themselves up to be more than what they really are. And that usually comes from a place of insecurity deep down. Clarify the King of Cups for advice for Scorpio. Why is the King of Cups here for advice for Scorpio? King of Swords. You could have another person coming here, but I'm getting you finally got the truth and clarity out of this situation. And you're going to be more smart going forward, analytical about decisions, maybe not making them so much decisions with your heart, head over heart here. Spirit is saying, you know, you love with your heart, but think with your brain and your mind. Wow. Okay. Well, should we see how the person on your mind is truly feeling about you at this time, Scorpio? Should we hook them up to our spiritual lie detector test? Find out how your person on your mind is truly feeling about you during this blue moon cycle. Spirit, if we had to hook up the person on Scorpio's mind at this time to our spiritual lie detector test and said, hey, Scorpio's person, Scorpio's sitting right here. You got to tell them the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you, Spirit. What would this person say to Scorpio? Show me what this person would say to Scorpio, Spirit. They have to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Enough said on that one, right? That doesn't need any explanation. I will wait for a sign from you. This person still thinks about you. They still want to connect with you. I don't know on what level. I'm starting to understand our connection. This person's having some regrets now that you've let them go. Isn't that how it always goes? This person can feel your energy pulling away from them, Scorpio. And they are scared to reach out to you because they don't know how you're going to react. They don't know how you feel about them at this time. But they're understanding now what they did to you. I hid who I really am from you. This goes back to this whole King of Wands, peacock, trying to be more than what they really are, portray themselves to be better than what they really are. Wow. Okay, let's get a romantic angel advice to wrap this up for Scorpio Spirit. What advice do our romantic angels have for Scorpio when it comes to love and romance during this blue moon cycle? So I guess the reading did turn out to be relationship-wise reading. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Don't try to force anything here. Just let it happen. You know, do what you feel like doing, but if you don't feel like doing something, don't force yourself to do it. And we can't control how other people feel about us as much as we like to wish that we could. You know, we can't force someone to love us who doesn't. We can't force someone to like us who doesn't. You know, you deserve love. You are lovable, Scorpio. Don't ever forget it. I love you. Okay? All right, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing and liking. And until next time, peace and love.